Hello, Bill at West Home Services. This is Joel from JND SEO, and I'm going to show you 3 ways you can improve your website and beat some of your competition online. So I'm going to show you 3 things, Bill. I'm going to talk about content, I'm going to talk about citations, and I'm going to talk about backlinks. So for starters, let's talk about content. And I'm looking on your home page to try to see about how many words of content you guys have on here. And Google recommends having about 1,500 words. The reason they want so much is that if you have that much content, they know that you're putting a lot of information out there, which is going to help a lot of people, and they're going to rank you higher for it. You guys right now probably have under 100 or 200 words of content on your homepage, so definitely adding some content would be helpful. I'm also going to show you Chattanooga exteriors, and they're one of the top results in the area for siding, which I know they do a lot. You guys actually do a lot of other things as well. I'm just using this as one example, but it would work for anything. All right, so if we look at their page, let's see how much content they have. They probably have under 200 or 300 words of content also. They're not anywhere near that 1,500. So now we know that, one way to get ahead of them would be content. They do have a blog, however, and blogs are a way to kind of offset not having that much content because Google loves blogs as well, and it's going to have a lot of useful information, strategies, tips as well in it. Let's see, and I'm not sure. I don't think you guys do have a blog unless it's at the a link on the bottom here. And I'm not seeing them. That is another way you could offset it, but I would always recommend having more content anyway. And for just an example, we've put in citing Chattanooga TN for Tennessee. This is a search that's going to bring in a lot of visitors, and they're going to search this every single month. So for example, one of the reasons why you'd want a lot of content is, you can put more keywords into the content if you have more. You can only have so much per keyword. Normally you'd find ads at the top of the page. We're not seeing any for the area. So the first thing we're going to actually find is this map pack, also called a GMB or Google My Business. And, this is going to bring us to our second topic, which is citations. The way to get on here in the top 3 is to get your citations in order. And that's just to get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor, to name a few. The top 3 are really going to get all of the attention. They're going to get all the calls. You can get direct calls from the phone numbers. You're going to get people clicking the websites and then calling from there as well. So being in the top 3 really does pay. That's really where you want to be. After that, we're going to get into the organic section. We're going to get 10 results for every page. So if you want to be on page 1, you just have to be in the top 10 for it. And we can rank our results based on our keywords. So for our keyword citing Chattanooga, Tennessee, number 1 goes to Chattanooga Exteriors, which is our kind of competitor site there. 2 is going to go to ABC Supply, so it's just a supply company. And 3 is going to go to the Better Business Bureau, which is actually a directory. So that's where we want to be, number 1. I'm going to take a look at your website, westhomeservices.net. I'm going to put it into a program I use called Ahrefs, and this just allows me to kind of see how your site's performing. So first thing I see, you guys have your headers on the top of the page, so that's a really good thing, with your name as well as a few keywords. Then just kind of diving into the numbers, we have backlinks and referring domains. So you guys have 85 backlinks. These are just links that when you click on them, it's going to redirect them back to your site. So an example of this would be like a Facebook business page. So the backlinks are on the referring domains. So referring domains are just websites that the links are on. So a Facebook business page, if you guys had one for your West Home Services, your Facebook business page would be your referring domain in this case. And the part where you put your web address in for your website, that would be your backlink. When you click on the backlink, it's going to send them back to your site. Now, the more websites or referring domains that point back to your site, they're vouching for you, giving you trust. And that's what this UR number is with Google. This is their trust number. So you guys right now have a 21 for trust. And that's going to allow you to be found for more keywords and searches. So right now we're showing 12. And the more you have and the higher quality, and depending on how they're ranked, these are what really bring in the visitors. So right now we're seeing 0 visitors per month, though, based on the 12 keywords. So let's take a quick look at the keywords and kind of see what's going on with that. All right, so the first one we have is West at Home LLC, so part of your name. 40 people search that exact keyword like that. And you guys are number 17, so at the bottom of page 2. And so typically you want to be in the top 10, right? So that's going to put you on page 1. If you were number 1, you could expect to capture between 20 to 37% of the total volume being searched to your site. At 17, that percentage drops significantly, and you can see that you're getting 0.22 of one visitor to your site. So this is why we're not getting the visitors, because we just ranked too far back page-wise. And so 80 to 85% of people will not go to page 2. So let's take a quick look at Chattanooga Exteriors here and see what they're doing. We see their headers up here. 840 backlinks on 115 referring domains, with 115 sites pointing back at them. Their trust is a 31, which is going to allow them to be found for about 438 keywords, and they're bringing about 68 actual visitors to their website every month. Let's take just a quick look at their keywords and kind of see where their visitors are coming from. All right, deck builders, Chattanooga TN, 60 people search that. They're number 1 for that search, so they're going to capture 20 visitors to their website from the 60. So they're getting about, 33% right there. Citing Chattanooga, 20 people search this, and they're number 1 for that one, so they're going to get 8 of the 20 coming to their site. Here's one for their name, Chattanooga Exteriors. Let's see. They got all kinds of ones. Some of these are really good. Exterior doors, that's good. Decks, Chattanooga, these are good because they're specific. And you can just see the more positions you have in the top 10, you're going to start to add up the traffic. And so you can see where their visitors kind of come from. All right, typically bringing about 100 visitors to your site is going to equal about 20 to 30 actual phone calls to you on a conservative side. And that depending on what your closing percentages are, should be between probably 2 and 4 customers a month. Now, if you guys kind of have all the information, you really have 3 options, right? If you're not looking to build, happy with how you guys are currently getting business, whether it's word of mouth or whatnot, then obviously you don't have to do anything with the information I've provided you today. If you guys are looking, though, to expand, you want to increase your web presence, you want to bring in more customers online, looking to build the brand, and maybe you have someone you already work with, you could show them the video. And the third option, if you don't have anyone you work with and you do want to grow, we could just set up a 5-10 minute phone call and talk about our options. All right, guys, thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. I'll give you a call for follow-up in the next day or so, and have a great day.